welcome back to our series on automating your bookkeeping with QuickBooks Online. At this point, we are now looking at our setting up ACH or credit card payments with Intuit QuickBooks Payments. So it's a way for you to get paid quickly and automate the receipt of payment into QuickBooks without you having to do any additional steps. Okay, so let's take a look at that. So we're back in our QuickBooks account. How do you find where to go to set up your QuickBooks payments? You're going to click up on settings in the gear, click on accounts and settings, and you're going to see payments on the left side of the screen, and you're going to activate payments, which this is going to start a series of things here, which I'm actually not going to get into in this video. I am going to provide you a link. I will show it right here. It is a Intuit QuickBooks payments video from them that'll walk you through the steps on how to set up your account. All right, and so when you're done, there we go. This information we will have some more information under this QuickBooks payment screen. One thing you will want to be aware of are the fees associated with it, but you're going to be able to accept Apple Pay, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express if you choose to. You can turn that off and on depending on what you want to do. In my case, I don't accept credit cards. I only accept ACH bank payments. So that's the only option I leave turned on. You can also take PayPal and Venmo if you want. So just be aware that there's fees for every single one of these. They are comparable to what you're going to find from other credit card processors. So I've highlighted this page. If you ever want to go to it, you can grab that yourself, and you can look and see what those fees are associated with it. All right, so what you're going to find is ACH bank payments are typically a bit cheaper. All right, so let's go back to QuickBooks, and let's just show you what happens then. Once you have this set up, you're going to have the option in your sales and invoices. I'll open the one that I have created, and let's say I want to add the functionality of receiving some form of electronic payment. So I'm going to go back up to manage up here, and on the right side we're going to have the option of payment options, which we've seen this before in an earlier video. And here's where it has that set up. It would take you to that same screen that we were on earlier, but if you're already set up, it's going to be ready to go, and it's going to ask you what options you want to toggle on or off in this section right in here. So that will be different. So you just want to be aware of that so you can manage your details. I think if I click that, it's going to take us to the same screen that we were talking about earlier. Yeah, so you can set that up. So you're going to pick the toggles that you want, and when you do that, when you send that invoice to, let's see, what if we do review and send? It's not going to show it on this one. I'm going to switch over to one of my customer invoices so that you can see what that looks like when you're ready to send to your customer. Okay, so I have created an invoice in my accounting system to go to UCE test, and I've set it up here with my products and services, our rate of $100 and so on. So now we're going to see what this looks like on payment options. So mine is set up. You'll see that I have my credit cards turned off, bank transfer turned on, and PayPal and Venmo are turned off in this case. So I don't want to pay the fees associated with that, so I just don't do that. Now, if that's not a problem, just remember, there's always going to be a fee associated with this. It's just a matter of what's the value of that for you to automate your bookkeeping process, because once you receive payments on these via these methods, the receipt of that payment into QuickBooks is automatic. You don't have to do anything. It's that simple. All right. So, but yeah, I could turn all these on, and I'll do that in this case. And I'm going to send this. It's going to go to me again. I'm going to hit review and send. I want you to see what it looks like in the send window. Again, here you're going to have some options where you can actually, if your customer prefers to be texted, you can set that up. So there's some notes there on how to do that. And down here is where it changes. You'll see, hey, instead of review and open, I believe it says you're going to have view and pay. All right, and that should be what they see. This is going to be exactly what they see. Let's go ahead and send that invoice out. And we open that up, and this is the email that I received. Looks just like that send window that we were in, and I can view and pay. So I'll click on that link, just so you can see what that looks like. And there you see all these different options you have available. I have some card information that I have access to that it knows about. There's PayPal, Venmo, those are the options that you have there, your bank account information. All that stuff is available to you once you've entered it the first time. All right, so that makes it pretty simple and very handy for automating, especially on the payment side of the bookkeeping process. So if you have any questions on that, comments, additional videos you'd like to see on this, please just let us know, and appreciate your time.